comes a new challenger.
Plenty of time left. How's the match gonna play out? Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Player 1 with the life lead. They've got a small life lead, but it's not over. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Both fighters have no meter. Who's going to make the first move? Combo with the target combo. With the life gap KO. A forward jump there to start. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Keeping them in the corner will only produce more damage opportunities. Forward throw to continue the pressure. Player 2 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. They gotta make sure not to splurge with that drive gauge and leave themselves vulnerable. Overdrive arts give moves a big power boost at the cost of using some of the drive gauge, so meter management is vital. Player 1 delivers the pain right to the doorstep. Takes a trip. Player 1 has a super ready. Can they capitalize on this chance? Connects with medium kick. KO! It's tied at 1-1. Will we see our fighters kick it into high gear? They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Player 1 has a slight life lead that they may sit on. There's still a lot of fighting to be had. It's anyone's match. Big counter. That's capitalizes on every mistake and picks up the perfect KO. Completely shut out in that last round. They really need to think about whether to press on with their current game plan or change up their playstyle. Counting on the super to do the job. What'll happen here? Burnout activates. Grabs and throws them away. Player 1 untouchable, impetuous, impregnable, and perfect. The blow up here? It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? What are these fighters thinking now? The fighters take a step back to reassess. Time for a new game plan. Decides to go in with the target combo. Takes a trip. Goes for a driver. They're looking to keep on the offensive for as long as possible. All right, what's coming up next? Player 2 is almost, and that's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. Player 2 got smothered, but what now? Hits him with his free flow. Player 2 needs to use the threat of brushing that off and keeps going. Full SA meters on deck for both sides. This could be they're going for the super art. That's not gonna hit. A quick breather. Grabs them with the embrace. How can they? Oh, burnout triggered. Player 2, knockdown. Here comes the mix-up. Crowns him from above. Oh, the throw connects. Oh, yo, rock super here. Sits him down with a super. Now that's how you take a round. Did not miss that chance and takes the round. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. In a dire situation, they can't afford. Were they baiting them into that? A quick breather. Player 2 will have to KO. Get ready. Come on. It's time to trade. No time to be stingy. Aiming for some big damage with a level 3 super. Spends the whole meter to try and score some ridiculous damage. Spending the super art gauge to really turn up the heat. Solid combo. Decent damage. What's next? Combo with the target combo. Both fighters may be looking to risk going in with an empty SA gauge so they can fill it quickly. Knife lead opens up. Departure set. Knockdown and... That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to in there. Off the overhead and... Big counter. 3-volt ices him. Player 1 out those close scuffles, and now they gotta have a plan for the next round. Brushes that off and keeps going. You've gotta be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Ooh! Baits out the attack and gets the punish counter. Big juicy damage on that counter hit. Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight. Charges in with authority. Well, they managed to escape the corner, but they can't let their guard down. Escapes the corner to reset the situation. Solid combo. Taking stock. Sees the overhead coming and blocks it. All right, what? Throws them to negate the block. That throw will do some good damage. Medium kick hit. Oh, they're in the corner now. No running away. Chases them into the corner and will now look to do some damage. Player 1, that's not gonna hit. Hits him with his free flow. What'll happen here? Breaks the block with a throw. This is a turning point. They gotta turn it around. In there! Medium kick hit. Going on the offensive? Player 2 chases them down. Keeping them in the corner will only produce more damage opportunities. Player 2 holding on to that corner advantage. Rushes that off and keeps going. They can't squander this punish counter chance. 3-volt? That's a big gap. Who's going to close it? A real test of nerves here. Finds the target. What's next? Turns out. Super. Buy some time by driving them into the corner, and now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Neither of them willing to back off here. They are battling it out tooth and nail here, with no one having a clear advantage yet. Sticks the combo. Goes for the super art. Player 2 is almost dead, but some clutch. They timed that just right to get the perfect parry. Big, low, reaching heavy. A parry? Uses the parry. Charges forward. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Big low attack to pick up the win this round. Happened up until now. You're still in the early going, and it's really anyone's fight. Taking stock. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Knockdown. The throw misses. They trade, brings out the super art. How's this gonna work out for them? Gets the parry in and adds some pressure. All right, what's coming up next? Player 1 can't afford to get hit again, but still has a chance to take the round if they can find him. Gets him. Player 2, it's time for both fighters to lay it all on the line. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Stone cold embrace. You can't block those. Finds the target. Player drops up with the devil stone. Throws that off. Rebo. Excellent damage on that. Both sides getting ready and closes it out. One has the life advantage. Can they exploit this advantage? The drive impact nets them a sweet punish kick. Neither fighter wants to get stuck in the corner as they continue to duke it out mid-stage. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important. Player 2 is almost dead, but some clutch drive moves and a few prayers could turn this around in their favor. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. Takes a trip. They can't squander this punish counter. Gets heavy. Goes for an overhead. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Well-timed corner switch. Gets out of the corner. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Player 1 is and a super activation. Looking to score some juicy damage. Both of them have entered burnout state, which will drastically change. Takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. The super doesn't hit. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. Going on the offensive? 3KO! Player 2 has the deck stacked against them. Can they squeeze out a win here? They're back. Were they baiting them into that? What odds for the critical art?
This is our destiny.
The Getsuga Saiho hits. We're about to see a freestyle frenzy with no retakes. Are we gonna see it come and eat it? Ooh, what a smart throw. Both. Guess what a finish! Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Cuts in with the drive impact. Picks up the counter. This is going to be brushes that off and keeps going. Both fighters ends the meter, hoping for a good return.
It's time
The
to train.
Getsuga Saiho hits. We're about to see a freestyle frenzy with no retakes. Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Breaks the block with a throw. What'll happen here? KO. Claps back. They're still in this. Immediate jump in. Long low attack hits. Hits with the overhead. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Player 1 is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? What separates the good from the great in this game is smart gauge management. Player 2 has a chance to win the round if they can put and KO. Who's gonna make a move? An aggressive attack. Okay, both fighters, hold your breath. Gets the jump in. You can open up chances to do big damage by baiting something out, getting that opening, and then jumping in. Player 2 chases him down, hits him with a stopping block. Knockdown. One shot is all both fighters need to close this out. Getting tipsy, KO. Both fighters brushes that off and keeps going. Throwing some shade. Player 2 needs the... There's a wall splash. They can't do anything now. Going in, gets the throw, and continues on the offensive. Gets the jump in. They're going for the super art.
Come on. It's time
Lands
to
the
train.
Getsuga Saiho. Going for that juicy damage. Player 1 hits him with a stopping block. The counterattack connects. Great sense to take advantage of even the smallest open. A blow up here? Big exchange flow. Strings it all together. Decent damage. What's next? This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Taking stock. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Jumps in, and that's a KO. Takes a trip. In a wrong critical. What's gonna happen? This is looking bad. What are they gonna do? Taking stock. Baits out the attack and gets the punish counter. Ransom KO is so vital. Picks the drive reversal. Spends some drive gauge on the reversal. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Going in. Player 2 holding on to that corner advantage. Jumps in. Scrapping it out. Hits him with a stopping block. Oh, burnout triggered. Player 2 has an empty drive gauge. This delivers the pain right to the doorstep. Jamie's tuning up the band. Time for some fun. Drink level maxed out. This party's the low. Escape big time whip. Lynching. Send them to another dimension. That final push at the end paid off in spades. When you have a chance. Player 1 may have taken the first round, but you can be sure that there will be adjustments on both sides. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Player 1 kept their drive gauge topped off through that round and still took the win. Guess they didn't need it. Takes a trip. Heats it up with a combo into super. Player 1 will want to take advantage of their meter lead while they have it. With this kind of gauge gap, they'll want to think about when to use it and not be trigger happy. Player 1 needs to deal with this burnout. Oh, can they survive this badly timed burnout? Player 1 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Spends the gauge for the drive reversal. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. Hits him with this free flow. Shows the medium kick. There's the impact. Not KO. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Huge opportunity here with no way to backdash out of danger. Jump. Knockdown. Can't take the throw. That throw will do some good damage. They both have full drive gauges to work with. Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range. From upstairs. Both fighters planning something? Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Blocking that drive impact isn't going to work. Going in? Misses the pumps the brakes on the impact. Were they baiting them into that? Burnout activates. Player 2 can't afford mistakes while critical. What's gonna happen? Low heavy. Can they use their resources wisely to pick up the win here? Break through with the throw. They exchange blows. Grabs them with the embrace. Hits them with a stop and pop. Jamie's tuning up the band. Time for some fun. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Both fighters planning something? Swagger Hermit Punch. Juicy damage. Knockdown and crowns him from above. Life lead is there, but still anyone's game. Knocked him out of the air. Oh, yo! Rock superhero! Can they use their in with a rock! Good presence of mind to pull the trigger. Hits them with a drive impact. Ooh, I dare you to find me a better match than that. Get up and